Next on Good Taste, stake your claim on the big, juicy,
Is that good or what?
and fried mushrooms as big as Texas.
That is a juicy mushroom.
Am I good?
Then, pop the cork. Wines by the hundreds, paired with ribeye lasagna. Plus, fire-grilled oysters and margaritas made with muscle.
Okay, well, wait a minute. There's a reason you can do it harder than I can.
Good Taste starts right now. Hi everyone, welcome to Good Taste. I'm Tanji Patton. Who's got the best burger in town? We found one that stood the test of time. Big, juicy, and delicious every time at Longhorn Cafe. What do you get when you cross a classically trained chef with a good old Texas burger joint?
Is that good or what?
So I'm just gonna eat, I'm not talking.
How about the juiciest, tastiest, messiest burgers this side of the Mason-Dixon?
Looks like you're in burger heaven.
Longhorn Cafe in the Alamo City is one of the best and busiest burger spots in Texas.
Their burgers are always fabulous. It's just wonderful. I love it.
The seed for this booming burger business was planted decades ago between two football-loving best bud 15-year-olds.
My partner and I, David Wynn, played football with at Churchill High School. I made a sandwich for him one day, and he said, "Man, that was phenomenal. We got to sell these."
Years later, these friends scored a touchdown when, by chance, Paul landed on Longhorn Cafe's doorstep.
A rained-out golf tournament pushed me by Longhorn Cafe. Go through the line and found out it was for sale. Go in and talk, and about 6-8 months later, we owned a restaurant. So it was Dave and I, we went in and bought it, and then I just dove in.
Longhorn has a dozen belly-busting burgers to bite into. There's oversized sandwiches, decadent desserts, and spectacular sides, like the famous juicy fried mushrooms.
That is a juicy mushroom.
Am I good?
Everything is fresh, it's always tasty, you can never go wrong.
Paul is serious about his burgers. When he took over, Longhorn had 8 burgers on the menu. Now they have 18.
We really work on product development, and we have meetings and really focus on what do people want? Where is the market going? What's trending?
These burgers draw a crowd all right, but Paul keeps them coming back because he treats his customers like family.
We want you to come and have fun. You can go anywhere to get a burger, but you can't go anywhere to get an experience.
At Longhorn,
Julie, order's ready. Julie. Hey, Julie.
you'll be called
Thank you.
by your name,
Enjoy your lunch.
not a number. Longhorn's signature burger is called the Big Juicy.
Very good and messy, just like a good burger should be.
That's
right?
how it should. If it's not running down your elbows, then it's not a big juicy.
Something's wrong if it's not.
The Macho Nacho is kicked up with jalapenos, taco spice tortilla strips, and queso.
Dive in.
Well, that's fun.
That tastes like a nacho on a big juicy patty.
The Big Popper is a flavor mashup of cream cheese, grilled jalapenos, mayo, and roasted raspberry chipotle, all on a jalapeno sourdough bun.
Fun. I love the chipotle.
The massive triple meat bacon burger is a 3-patty stack with cheese, bacon, and a fried egg for good measure.
It's great, and we loved it.
Paul keeps his culinary skills razor sharp. He recently enrolled in the Culinary Institute of America.
It was one of those midlife things. Instead of buying a Corvette, I thought, what the heck, let's go down to CIA and see if I can't get my cordon bleu medals.
I would think too, doing something like that kind of re-energizes your enthusiasm for what you do.
That's
right?
exactly what it did for me, Tanji. It's just been a great shot in the arm for me to have them remotivate and refocus my attention.
That focused attention is everywhere at Longhorn, even in the lighter fare. The turkey burgers are a crowd favorite.
It's phenomenal. It has all the flavor, the juice, it's just not what you expect. And again, it's a little bit healthier option.
The bold Beaumont barbecue burger isn't necessarily diet friendly, but once you take a bite, you won't care.
There's something about a burger cooking, you just start getting hungry.
Ah, I love them.
Whether
I
you
still
are or
eat
not.
them. It's pretty obvious.
First, We douse a sourdough bun with barbecue sauce.
Don't be shy. There you go.
All right,
All right.
this is going to be a messy burger.
Perfect. That's how we like it.
Next comes the patty with cheddar, bacon, and exactly 5 pickles.
You got to get a pickle on every bite.
Oh, I love that. You're absolutely right.
You have
need
to.
a pickle in every bite.
Pile on the onion strings, more barbecue sauce, a generous drizzle of ranch, and you've got one beast of a burger.
Ooh, I think this is going to be messy, but I think it's going to be really good.
Is that good or what?
That is good.
One of my favorites.
Order ready for Leroy.
You can go pretty much anywhere to get a burger. You can only come here to get a really, really good burger.
The big juicy.
The big juicy. That's
Right.
the one I'm going
There
for.
you go.
Time to spice things up in your kitchen. We are in the Goya kitchens with the executive chef Fernando Deza making a spicy, delicious mac and cheese.
That's true, and we're using Peruvian peppers. In this case, we're using ají amarillo, which is nice and spicy, nice and sweet, very delicious.
A little kick to your mac and cheese. All right, show
Something
us
different.
what we do.
So to start, when you make a mac and cheese, you always have to make a roux, right?
Okay.
So what we do, we get our organic extra virgin olive oil, and we mix that with some butter, some flour. We're gonna add some sazonado total, combination of spices and herbs. We're gonna add some ají amarillo,
There comes the kick.
Peruvian pepper, yellow Peruvian pepper, super good, super spicy. We're gonna add the cream a little bit. We wanna add the cheese,
Cheddar?
cheddar cheese, yeah. So now the sauce is made.
Yeah.
We're gonna add the pasta.
It's already cooked.
It's already cooked al dente. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this in a pan,
Okay.
a casserole pan. We're gonna put it in the oven at 400 degrees for around 10 to 15 minutes. While we do that, we're gonna make some breadcrumbs.
All right.
So we're gonna add some olive oil. Then we're gonna add some Goya breadcrumbs that are seasoned with sazonado total.
Yeah.
Super cool, super good, super delicious
These
flavor.
are fantastic.
Not plain breadcrumbs, always con mucho sabor. And ready. Ready to try it?
Grab a fork.
Please.
Oh, that is good.
Very good, right?
There's a spice to it, but it doesn't go too high.
Not too overpowered.
Oh, and those
Exactly.
toasted breadcrumbs just
Really
add
good.
the perfect finishing touch. It's delicious. Easy, too. We've got the recipe online. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going back in.
Good work.
Talk about the perfect side. Coming up, Tamarind takes these tacos and margaritas to the next level. But first, oh so delicious Osso Bucco, where Waco's most famous fixer-uppers sometimes dine. Raise a glass, we'll be right back. For more information on San Antonio dining, head to visitsanantonio.com. Cisco, at the heart of food and service. Welcome back. Next time you're cruising I-35, take a break in Temple for a true taste of Italy. It's all at a charming little bistro called Pignettis. Yes, Pignettis. We're popping corks in Temple, Texas.
There's something about the sound of a cork popping that just puts you in a good mood, right?
Pignetti's Italian restaurant has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bottles begging to be shared.
Oh, that's nice.
But still balanced.
You're never at a loss for trying to find something you like.
All that wine is served up with sensational saucy pastas, wood-grilled pizzas, and mouth-watering meals like eggplant rollatini and pork chops with tequila lime butter sauce.
Tell me what you love about Pignettis.
Oh, how much time do you have?
That's amore, all right. Tucked into a century-old building, there are 1,500 different wines to uncork at this cozy, upscale eatery.
How did you get interested in wine?
The first glass of wine or alcohol that I enjoyed was on a dare.
On a dare? How old were you?
I was 22, took the bottle and I shot the half a glass of wine and felt a nice warm sensation, but I really enjoyed the aftertaste and the finish.
And then it escalated into a passion?
Yeah, so that's when I really started, you know, the regions, the grapes, the taste, the flavors, the differences, and it was just something I naturally enjoyed.
Clinton is now a sommelier. He's friends with some of the world's best vintners. He can always find a reason to talk about wine.
If you're truly a wine fan, you're going to walk away and leave here with an amazing experience in wine.
Pretty much almost, except for maybe 2 or 3 bottles of wine that we carry, I've tasted. Most of the wines that we carry are family owned.
There's not enough time to try all the wine at Pignettis, but you can sure as heck have fun trying.
Cheers to all 3 and the 1,500 other labels that you have here.
We'll be here for like a year.
Okay, count us in.
Tasting wines.
Clinton and his wife Lydia have spent 16 years perfecting Pignetti's knack for old world hospitality.
It's a restaurant, but it feels like a country club sometimes. You know what everybody, their name, what they want to eat, where they want to sit, what they want to drink.
I want every person to come through the door. When they go home, I want them to be so happy, so satisfied, because the only thing that they are going to take back is the good time that they spend here with us.
Kind of like a family in a way, an extended family.
Yeah.
Even Waco's most famous fixer-uppers, Chip and Joanna Gaines, have been welcomed as family here.
It's kind of quiet, very beautiful, very natural.
Pignettis will win your heart over, and your taste buds too. The lasagna has layers of pasta, ricotta, parmesan, and ground ribeye instead of ground beef.
I don't know if anyone else is doing a ribeye lasagna.
No, I don't either, and it makes a whole lot of sense when you taste it. It's amazing.
So is the brown sugar glazed candy bacon.
Your customers rave about the candy bacon.
I call it dog treats for humans.
Pignetti's melt-in-your-mouth Osso Bucco is legendary.
The shank is phenomenal. It just rips off the bone.
You get the idea that the food here at Pignetti's is amazing and really serious. We're talking real Italian food, and you're going to show us how to make that very popular salmon dish,
the
right?
salmon Alejandro, yes. And it's really a crowd favorite. So.
Yes, it is. We had a lot of people tell us they love this dish.
It's a simple start. Season the salmon, then sear it.
And then we're going to put it on a nice hot pan.
Hot pan is the key.
Then bring on the veggies.
We have carrots, we have celery, spinach, and some mushrooms that we kind of saute with a little bit of butter just to give it some nice...
Just a little bit of butter.
A little bit of butter, yeah.
Toss in some garlic and some farm-to-table herbs.
But we have some fresh herbs that we grow ourselves, so there's rosemary, thyme, a little oregano.
You grow them here?
Yes, we grow all of our herbs outside, and we use all of our herbs.
Kind of feel healthy looking at it.
Pile it all on a plate and manja.
Ching ching.
Ching ching.
That is good.
Plenty of wine and plenty of food, all perfectly paired with a whole lot of heart at Pignetti's.
Yeah, this is a place you want to linger.
We want every single customer that we have to go home happy.
All of us are going home happy.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
Coming up, bubble up your holiday table in my wine finds. But next, we're just ducky about these mole-drenched carnitas and tortillas. Save room. We're dishing up delicious Mexican food right after the break. We'd love to share good taste. Head to our website at goodtaste.tv, where you'll find delicious recipes from top chefs, my latest wine finds, and restaurant recommendations. Plus, you can see all of our episodes right here. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter while you're there. Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by H-E-B. It's standing room only at one of the busiest new bistros in Houston. Calle Onze is a trendy oasis nestled inside one of H-Town's hippest neighborhoods.
It's in the perfect location. It's in the Heights.
The bar is uber popular, but the mesquite-fired menu is what the locals line up for. Sizzling with tantalizing fire-grilled oysters, juicy fajitas, and over-the-top appetizers. These colorful creations are masterfully prepared in an open kitchen that looks out onto a sunlit dining room. A dramatic wood beam ceiling is decked out with wicker pendant lights that playfully hover over the rustic concrete tables.
Oh, this is so beautiful. It's open and airy, and then you have the outdoor patio, which is a really nice touch.
Calle Onze also lures in the locals with one of the largest collections of agave and rare mezcals in the state.
And it's different than anything else we have in Houston, especially in this area.
The sensational South Texas meets south of the border eating experience was inspired by Abuela's cooking. Or or maybe the lack thereof.
Wasn't there an incident around Thanksgiving?
I show up and I see Luby's, talk to my grandmother, like, that's it, we're not cooking anymore. But I was heartbroken. I was like, whoa, wait a second here. Luby's is showing up? I was like, And they're like, well, if you want that, you guys can make it. So for the next years, we were literally putting together our Thanksgiving dinners.
So Christopher learned to cook for himself and his family. It ignited a spark that eventually landed him a gig catering for oil companies.
There was a lot of dishes that I would push in that industry that they'd never tried before.
Weren't you all doing healthier food? Because you think of the traditional, roughneck meal, and it's
100%.
Big steaks or multi-steaks and potatoes.
We actually incorporated like sushi, which the first time we did that, I think they wanted it right, but
the productivity increased.
We're able to really show the value that food is just not about eating and just stuffing yourself. It's energy, and it made people happier, slept better.
Christopher and his best bud and business partner, Mario Sandoval, go all the way back to elementary school.
We love Mexican food. We're Houstonians. So.
Together, these compadres created a concept that blends the food they grew up loving with the food they discovered traveling to some of the best restaurants in Mexico.
We want to let Houston know what Mexico City is doing, but ease them into it.
The bar is very high here.
Very high. Very high, and we told them we can't mediocre anything. We have to hit a home run or not do it at all.
They've scored a home run all right, especially when it comes to their house-made margaritas, juiced up with charred lime.
This is actually one of the best margaritas that I've had, and I love margaritas. Sorry, Mom.
This tamarind margarita knocks it right out of the park, made with mezcal and a bit of elbow grease.
You want me to shake it?
I shake it hard. Do a little bit harder.
Harder than that?
You wanted it to freeze a little bit, so.
Okay, well, wait a minute. There's a reason you can do it harder than I can. That is one good margarita.
Thank you.
Next level is the fuel that fires up the food at Calle Onze 2.
I like the pulpito, which is the octopus.
This delicious sea delicacy is grilled on a cast iron skillet, then tossed with spicy potatoes, grilled onions, and tomatoes. Huge seared scallops rest on a bed of grilled corn and masa dumplings, mixed with pork belly.
There's layers of flavor.
Their carnitas come with a twist. Instead of pork, they use house-cured duck, served with house-made duck fat tortillas.
Good tortilla, whatever it is.
Exactly. It's duck on duck.
Their oysters are out of the ordinary too, grilled with
bone marrow butter.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be so good.
The chimichurri is a quick mix of parsley, cilantro, oregano, lime juice, and lime zest.
And this is chili flake, onion powder, and salt. And then we can finish it off with some shallots and garlic.
It's all combined with a generous amount of Spanish olive oil. The bone marrow butter is made from the drippings from these massive monsters. It's combined with more shallots, garlic, parsley, lime juice, olive oil, salt and pepper, all spooned onto freshly shucked Blue Point oysters. The oysters are served on a smoldering bed of mesquite chips.
Ching ching.
Cheers. Oh yeah.
So bring on the bone marrow butter, sip some mezcal, and soak in all the magic of Mexico at Calle Onze.
I love it. It's a great place.
It's fantastic.
Time for my wine finds. I'm going to start with lots of bubbles and end with the perfect Pinot Noir for the holidays. Sparklings are a great way to kick off a special occasion, but they also pair beautifully with almost everything on your table. And this one is going to be a crowd pleaser. This is the Charles de Fer Rosé. It's a sparkling, and it bursts with flavors of strawberries and cherries. It's not a super sweet sparkling, but it is just a tad bit fruit forward. If anyone at your party likes sweeter wines in general, they're going to love this, but you will too. It's a great starter as well. Wonderful for dessert too. It's only $14.98 a bottle. Up next, the ultimate sparkling if you're throwing a party, and a big one. It's medium sweet, refreshing, and sure to please a large crowd. This is the Tots from California. It's only $6.99 a bottle. For party wines, you can't beat it. All right, up next, everyone wants a very special Pinot Noir for the holidays, and I have found one. This is a classic Pinot from Burgundy, where Pinot Noirs jumped onto the world stage. This is the Joseph Drouhin Côte de Beaune. The grapes for this wine are grown on a hill overlooking the historic, charming town of Beaune in France. This Pinot is delicately layered with flavors of plums and black cherries and raspberries. It's medium-bodied with soft tannins. Truly a special wine to share with special friends and family. The Joseph Drouhin Côte de Beaune is $47.98 a bottle, a special one for the holidays. As always, I found all my wines right here at H-E-B. Need a getaway? Find out how you could win a relaxing weekend at the Houstonian when we come right back. Sign up for our newsletter right now at goodtaste.tv for a chance to win dinner for two at Tribute Restaurant at the Houstonian Hotel. We'll throw in a 2-night stay and 2 rejuvenating spa treatments at Trellis Spa. We want to hear from you. Stay in touch with us on Facebook at Good Taste with Tanji, on Twitter at Tanji Patton, and on Instagram at Good Taste TV. To get this week's recipes or to sign up for our newsletter, visit us at goodtaste.tv. That's all our time for this week, everyone. We're going to save you a seat right back here for next week. Till then, cheers to good taste.
I want to cut and try it. You want
Absolutely.
Okay, here you go.
I'm glad you're cutting.
All right, Tanji, go for it.
Oh my gosh, really?
Cut.
Because I would have done it.
I know.